right, guys, we're going to save you the bullshit. We're going to get straight into what you guys need to know for the day. Today, we're down about 4.3% currently. Towards the end of the day today, it doesn't really matter what happens. We're only at about 16 million shares that have traded hands, and a lot of people even thought that the markets were closed today. So it wouldn't surprise me if there's a good group of Americans or people in general that think the market is closed today. So there's not that much activity happening in the broad markets. There's not too much news. Stocks really aren't moving too crazy. Nothing is really happening today. Same goes for institutional investors as well. A lot of them have taken the day off. That's very obvious, right? But January is going to be key because that wash sale rule, which means if you sell a stock for a loss to realize that tax credit, basically, that loss to offset your capital gains, then you cannot buy that stock back for at least 30 days. So in January, we're going to see everybody be able to buy AMC again, and I do think that is going to play into why AMC does go through a rally in January, as well as just the secular rotation overall of these mid-cap stocks, these great companies, AMC, DraftKings, SoFi, so on and so forth. You guys have heard me talk about those all the time, that are beaten into the ground, shorted into oblivion, that are going to start getting bought back up again because January is the start of a new tax season, and these hedge funds need to make returns for their clients. So if they don't, they're going to lose clients. So what do? They're going to buy these stocks that are down well off their 52-week highs, AMC included. Why? Because AMC is going to have a very strong fundamental year. If you guys have not heard the whole fundamental thesis on AMC in 2022, check out the video that I just posted breaking down that whole situation. So that's a brief synopsis of the situation that we have currently as far as broad market trends, what is going on with money today, and what's going to happen in January. As far as AMC, the technical breakout is here, ladies and gentlemen. It's never left. We are down, like I said, about 4.3% today, but on really low volume for the day. You guys can see the inverse head and shoulders like we've talked about many times. You can also see this 20-day simple moving average, which we are slightly under right now. I do expect possibly the last 20 minutes of trading or so, we could get that boost back to the upside as long as the overall markets follow along as well. We have been kind of correlating the broad markets, kind of not at the same time, not as much today. But still, I do expect a move above the 20-day simple moving average. If not, I do expect that on January. What's going to be the first day of trading, actually? Is it January 3rd? Interesting. So January 3rd is going to be the first day of trading. Watch for that move and to continue on this technical breakout. Now, as far as after that, definitely watch the 200-day moving average, like I say all the time. But overall, just a very muted day. So a lot of people, they're not paying attention to the markets. They really don't care. The MACD is still incredibly bullish. Even though we're down 4.21% today, the daily MACD is not even starting to curl down. This is another justification of this rally that is coming. So that's really what you guys need to know from the charts. Not too much has actually changed. Very muted day today. As far as the Ortex data, we're looking at about a 17% short interest of free float, 86.87 million shares that are sold short. Share utilization is 77.23%. Days to cover at 2.35, but the chart does say 2.4 days to cover. We are literally a ticking time bomb right now. You don't want to be short in AMC. You don't want to have any puts. I have a call in AMC, a January 14th $35 call for those of you that are interested. I paid $100 for it, so I am by no means going balls to the walls and calls, and I can afford to lose $100. But your risk to reward, it looks really good right now. And what I'm trying to say is I'm putting my money where my mouth is. So technical breakout, still alive. Ortex data, days to cover, a ticking time bomb. As far as the Stonko tracker data, a very unfortunate, sad amount of calls that are in the money for today. 8,100 calls that are in the money. 206,509 calls that are out of the money. On the put side, nothing substantial as well. Only a fraction of the amount of calls or call activity. For next week, about 83,000 calls that are out of the money, 4,600 calls that are in the money. The week after that, January 14th, has virtually nothing, only 27,000 total calls on this expiration, and only about 8,000 total puts on that expiration. Kind of incredible. But January 21st, 2022, that's going to be the key. Almost 11,000 calls that are in the money, 475,000 calls that are out of the money. Now, this is clearly big money is also in on this potential rally to the upside. Benzinga's talked about a 50% upside, leading us to about $47 per share, and they are definitely buying some calls for January 21st, 2022. As far as the put side, only a fraction compared to the call side. 63,342 puts that are in the money currently, 309,479 puts that are out of the money. So it's going to be a very, very volatile week overall, and it's going to be very exciting. Like I said, a lot of institutional investors are buying AMC at about a 10x faster rate of increase in the month of December than we have seen from October to November or August to September. Really any time in AMC's history, to be quite honest with you guys. And as far as the filings that we are seeing, some massive new positions, 223,000 shares bought by Vanguard. CYPIX bought about 4,000, 53,000 bought right there. Just a ton of buying activity in general on the AMC filings. You guys can see all of this green, and these are new positions, totally brand new positions, but we do have SpeedX right here. Algor Dynamic Opportunities Fund Class A. They have increased their short position 91%. Ladies and gentlemen, somebody is about to get clapped named Algor Dynamic Opportunities Fund. So that's going to be very exciting. Another 217,000 shares bought right there, 55,000 shares bought right there, 135,000 right there, 163,000 right there. So it's very clear, 113,000 right there. So like I said, it's very clear that everybody is very bullish on AMC, and the max pain was sitting at about $29 for today. We are currently at about $27.48 per share. So fuck you, max pain. Thank you for that insight into what ultimately happened. So that's going to be all for this video. Not too much else to add. It was a pretty muted day overall. Come celebrate the new year with us later on tonight on the stream at about 10 o'clock tonight. I want to watch the ball drop with whoever is at home, doesn't have anything to do, whatever the case is. If you guys want to tune in for a second or for a while, that is there at your disposal. So hit the like button for me. Consider subscribing to the channel. Let me know if you like these short, sweet, straight to the point videos. And with that being said, I will see you guys in the next one.